markets. He understood retail. And that's something that our people do not get. You know what I mean? We cannot comprehend retail. We don't comprehend the retail. We get the lemonade stands. And we settle for that. That's just really when it comes down to black-owned businesses. Now, Mr. Dudley was on a whole nother level with it. Mr. Dudley had, let's just sit and like marinate on it real quick. He had the factory, his distributorship, his own distributorship. He had the retail right across the street on Market Street. I think it was 707 Market. Now, first he had to hustle. That's like the most important part. So first he had to hustle. So that's hustle. That's the hustle. That's the hustle. If you look up 100 amazing facts about the Negro, fact 91 said that the ancient name for Negro is Nihilsu. That's Nipsey Hussle. So he had to hustle because he in the Nihilsu, Ethiopian. They say before the 1500s, the word black didn't exist. So how would we call ourselves something that didn't exist? If it wasn't common, why would the most common people on the planet be called it? You see what I'm saying? So that's like going to somebody in Uganda saying, hey, my black brother, and he looking at you crazy because he never heard the word black. But anyway, Mr. Dudley, he had every element. He had the distribution. He had control of distribution. He had transportation, which was the proprietors, which is the salon owners. So my mother would be the transportation, that's a carrier. You feel what I'm saying? And the salon being a separate entity from the proprietor, which is the woman or the man that they got the barbershop, right? That being a separate entity being the receiver. You see what I'm saying? Now, in transportation, it's another layer to it. You see what I'm saying? So you got the shipper, the receiver, and there's one more layer, and that's the retail. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what Mr. Dudley understood. And Nipsey Hussle understood it too. Because Nipsey Hussle, the Marathon got a factory now. See, we don't look at, we're not looking at it like that. We comparing Nipsey to other rappers. What sense do that make? Somebody was talking about, at the barbershop actually. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it was Marlo. You feel me? Marlo was talking about how everybody, Jordan was great in his time, Kobe was great in his time, and Bryant was great in his time. And the time periods interchange, but it's not to say, like Kobe Bryant wasn't playing the game to say that I want to be better than Michael Jordan. No. Kobe studied Jordan every move because it worked. So in business, you got Mr. Dr. Fuller, or I call him Dr. Fuller, S.B. Fuller, and you got Dr. Dudley, who got honorary doctorates from a whole bunch of universities. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, ho. You feel me? So that's like the Instagram blue check marks in real life. So yeah, you know, we gotta understand retail. So what Mr. Dudley did was he was like, well, my customer is the beauty salon. So therefore the beauty salon was the receiver. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think of a realistic example, right? Okay, so soda cans, they go to their original customer is who the main companies? Pepsi, Coca-Cola. So that's the original customer, but they have a customer too. Who is their customer? Well, Walgreens, Sam's, Walmart, Target. Wow, guess what? They got customers too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. And who is their customers? You, the consumer. So we have to shift the world to being consumers to investors. So imagine if you had investment markets. That was Wall Street. But we did away with that. I mean, it's still there, but what I'm saying is that we're not running to Wall Street now to go buy investments. Not just stock, but investments. So, because we're consumers. Hey, man, I just spent all my last joint on some Cartier frames. Yeah, son. So this is Apple TV. Cause I'm using my iPhone. So, what if all of the Apple movies was filmed with iPhones? He as himself. You know, I had a dream about that the other night, that I was in a film playing he as himself. Because he is him. He's him. Slim. So yeah. You gotta understand that. Retail, Nip understood that. You gotta control retail. When you got control over retail now, and then also when you look at Nipsey Hussle's philosophy, he was like, Crenshaw part of Los Angeles. Los Angeles is one of the largest metropolitans in North America. You feel what I'm saying? North America is a part of the 7 continents. The 7 continents is a part of the globe. You feel what I'm saying? So, therefore, that's, that's genius for real. It's simple, but it's genius. You know what I mean? The globe, governed by 3 kings, and they will come back and walk this earth. You feel what I'm saying? And they just gonna hold it for their daughters. That's it. That's what if you understand what I just said, you understand the Magna Carta. That's John sealing it off. You see what I'm saying? It's simple. It's simple. So yeah, man, the Hussles, that's who he is. So we always rocking with Hustle. Look up John Huss. And the Hussites. Those was hustlers. You gotta be a hustler to go to war. You gotta be bro. Say you don't. So the Hussites, that was a real era. A partner got killed. They ringleader, they lord. You feel what I'm saying? They council. You know what I mean? They killed, They killed Tookie. That's what Dave East was. That's Dave East, Snoop, and Calhoun, I think I'm saying his name right. Calhoun, Han, that's the Khan. They said they killed our ring lord. So we came back to hip hop. And Snoop said he was with Tookie. He was like, how you so calm? He's like, because I know I'm going to come back. You see what I'm saying? Tookie had the purple robe. That's the purple robe. That's the, bro. What did Jeeski say? You feel me? He was like, he was throwing up blood, but the island was Crips, so he eliminated niggas that couldn't coexist. Somewhere, no, we marked niggas out the pictures that couldn't coexist. That's Almighty. That's the Almighty. That's the French. That's the French. And that's why you got St. Quentin. And that's why I'm telling you about it. St. Quentin. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. You know, I gotta go to France. I'm definitely going to France. So if you wanna contribute to me going to France, just get on my Patreon. Just support the Patreon. And, you can donate to our book drive. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we give a little portion of that to St. Quentin, going to St. Quentin. There's a lot of play. I'm planning to go to Nigeria, Lagos, Lego. So yeah, this is Chewy. That's Chewy. So they gotta get they consumers. But they actually really investors because it's the cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how much you acquired it for. And then your equity, you put your equity into the fee. It's like you sewing it, and that's the stitch. The fee is the stitch. That's how you securitize your equity. And if I'm lying to you, you know, make me out of a liar. So, yeah. Lord of the Fees is coming up. May, on the website it's going to say May 2nd, but it's really the first Saturday in May. Derby Day. Alright? And coming up this weekend, we got Daryl Q. Slade doing a live lecture at his alma mater on the matter of which the alma mater was started. So I'm telling them that it was, you know, established on the Jupiter almond cycle. Period. That's an ancient oracle. That's it, man. So we correcting. It's crazy, bro. But what I'm presenting is gonna be like, because HBCUs got a lot of light right now, and it's not me doing this for that. It's actually completely two different agendas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to like use their light to shine light on me. It's more so the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So, like how we talked about the Nipsey Hussle, we've been building universities. It's only because black is a modern term, so it's only now that we started using new terms like black to make it seem single. Really, that's what made people hate us. I'm gonna be real with you, because we got arrogant. It's like, what? You see what I'm saying? We the only ones that built? No. The humans built universities. You see what I'm saying? It's not about what you started, it's about who you left it with. Yeah. So we having that cloth talk. You know what I mean? And we telling the people don't make the same mistake twice. I'm doing Ramadan today, by the way. You know what I mean? I'm participating in Ramadan. But I'm gonna get something good to eat at the end of it. So yeah, man, I know I'm talking y'all head off, but you listening. So I mean, you get the point. Yeah, son. It's the reversion of a state. So if you want to learn how to revert your state back to this proper place, come to 1975 / history books. Nah, go to the C.G. O'Kelly Library this Thursday, man, from 7 to 9. Pull up. Come to the cipher. This is what we're going to be talking about at the cipher. Shalom Lake.